Hello Internet, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon White version. In the last episode, we explored the desert resort, got a bunch of items there, saw all the Pokemon there were to see there, as well as in an area of Pinwheel Forest that we haven't explored yet. And we got an ultimatum from N, who we found out is the king of Team Plasma, who said we have to collect the gym badges and become the champion before N does it himself and separates Pokemon and people. This time, we're going to be completely ignoring the gym that's here in the amusement park. First, we're going to head south of this Ferris wheel and over here to get an X attack for free. Can't complain about that. Turn on the dowsing machine and there is a hidden item down here. Get a super repel for free, so we replenish one of the ones we used last time because we used a lot of them last time. And I'm pretty sure that's it. We're going to leave the amusement park for now. We'll be back when it's time to battle the gym. Next up, I'm going to head into this building to the side of the Pokemon Center. I will judge your battles in a battle test. What would you like to do? Challenge. I am sorry. It may be too early for you to challenge a battle test. Please come back after you finish your journey and build your strength. We'll be back here later for just the most completely pointless thing in the world. Next up, we want to head into here. Have you seen the musical? My own Pokemon up on the stage. That is an indescribably moving experience. It is moving, literally speaking. Castelia City is the heart of business. Nimbasa City is the heart of leisure, whatever. Various people and Pokemon gather all over Unova, and the region is becoming more and more lively. Yeah, Nimbasa City is based on Coney Island. Got an HM for strength. That can be seen with the amusement park, so even though it's not an island itself, it is based on Coney Island. If you want to push some rocks around, go to Route 16. Thump, thump. So, we now have the HM for Strength. This is an 80 power normal type move with no other effects in battle that can push heavy rocks in the overworld. Do you want to know when the first time we saw a use for the HM Strength was? It was all the way back on Route 2. So, I haven't actually gotten everything in this house yet, but there is something we're going to do before we head out to Route 2, but rest assured, I am going to go all the way back to Route 2 in this episode, and I am going to complain about it. A sports game like baseball or football starts at a certain time every day. That's a big stadium. Oh? Oh my, your Drillbur seems to like you. That's so nice to see. It makes me want to give you this. That's actually kind of shocking with how Drillbur has been treated so far. If Pokemon holds a Sooth Bell, it'll become more friendly to you. In the small court, you can find games of basketball and tennis. Nice. We'll be visiting those later, but for now... That Sooth Bell is the item I was talking about that is extremely helpful and makes evolutions for Pokemon that evolve through friendship like Swadloon very quick. Since we had the bicycle, if you just equip the Sooth Bell to a Pokemon like Swadloon, and just do this for like 20 minutes and then level it up, that's an evolution. Guaranteed. Next up, this clerk here. Technical Machine Department. He sells TMs. We can get Frustration, which does more power the less the user likes its Pokemon. Friendship is a value that goes from 0 to 255. So if the value is 0 on a Pokemon, then Frustration will do 102 damage. Return is the opposite. It's just more powerful if the user is friendly. This is by far the more useful one and the one I would actually recommend buying. Thunderwave paralyzes the target. This can mostly only be learned by electric types, but there are some exceptions like Liepard and Purloin can learn this. I'm gonna pick this up, but we probably aren't gonna be able to use it for quite a while. I'm also gonna pick up Return. Gyro Ball does more damage the slower the user is. We don't really have any slow Pokemon on the team, and I'm not really planning on using any that can learn this move, so I'm not going to pick it up. but it might be worth using. It is the first Steel-type TM we really have access to. Light Screen puts up a wall that suppresses damage from special attacks. Safeguard prevents status conditions, and Reflect is just Light Screen for physical attacks. These are good moves. These are all worth picking up, I'd argue. Safeguard maybe less than Light Screen and Reflect, but Light Screen and Reflect especially are great moves if you have a wall on your team that can learn them. And this is the generation that introduced Muna and Musharna, who are great users of those moves, so yeah. What do you have to say? Nimbasa City rocks. There was a guy who gave me an HM called Strength. We're free! Yeah, me too. Anyway. Before heading to Route 2, you may be thinking, well, I don't want Strength on my team. That's, like, it's a decent move, but I don't want to teach it to any of my main party members because then they can't forget it until we reach the move deleter. Although, I think we already did in Castelia City, but whatever, you know. What if, like, you might have to overwrite a move that you want on a Pokemon that they can only learn through level up, and then you have to wait until we get to the move relearner. I have a solution for you that involves going to the Desert Resort, which is what I am doing now. And it also involves not spraying a Repel. But if you still have Patrat on your team because you're worried that you'll run into a cut tree, this will also get rid of Patrat. Sorry, Matt Patrat, but you have officially worn out your usefulness entirely. We are going to be looking for a very specific Pokemon here. Probably going to take me a few encounters, but, I mean, it'll be worth it. Oh, it's not Sandile. Found a Stardust while heading further in. I am speeding up using the emulator, but I did find one. And here it is. It only showed up when I went deeper into the Desert Resort. I'm not sure if that's actually a requirement, but this was like 20 plus encounters. Dwebble is a great Pokemon to catch for HM use because it learns Cut and Strength. It completely eliminating the need for Patrat because you can just have both in one. So yeah, I'll definitely catch this. We probably have some net balls still, so yeah, this should not be that hard to catch. And that aside, it's also still a decent Pokemon. It gets Shell Smash, which I've already sung my praises about while I was talking about the Pokemon you can encounter here, hopefully. I don't know yet because it's post-commentary that I haven't recorded yet, but yeah. This is a great Pokemon to catch for HM use. I'm gonna name it Eugene after Mr. Krabs. And now, I present to you, going all the way back to Route 2. Because this game hates me. Honestly, you can decide for yourself if this is worth it after you see the item you get for doing this. But there is a much faster way to get back to Route 2 later on. And honestly, for the most part, I would probably recommend waiting for that. But I'm stubborn and I refuse to not go back to Route 2. I refuse to not inconvenience myself, essentially. I hear my cat's getting into things. They're trying to save me from Pinwheel Forest by getting me to go stop them. God bless their little hearts. Oops. Unfortunately, as I sit back down, I know it to be true that I am about to cross Sky Arrow Bridge for the 97th time. At least it's much faster now that we have the bike. Can center ourselves on that lady. Nice. Repel's effect wore off. Nice. Actually, while we're on the way here, now that we've actually beaten N, this man has moved away, so we can actually go to this area of Pinwheel Forest. I know I said I'm going to Route 2, but this is on the way, and there's a lot of good items to be gotten out of this. Plus, we've already gone over the encounters you can see here, so at least I'm not going to be talking your ear off with those. If we head over here, there's a Hyper Potion, restores 200 HP, much better than we need right now. And some incredibly obvious roadblocks that just don't look natural. Those look like the Strength Rocks from Gen 4, actually. I'm going to turn on the dowsing machine just to be safe. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Alright. Well, there is a hidden item somewhere around here. And that Pokemon is strong enough to be encountered through the repel. Whirlipede. Hello, buddy. Level 24. Yeah, Jesus. These Pokemon are already strong enough that you could feasibly add them to your team at this point. So, I mean, think about that. Because, like, if you passed up any of these before, they're strong enough now that they can hold up with the rest of your team. Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry, Wilbur. Hidden item I'm looking for is this way. And right in the middle of this path. That just feels wrong, but it is a rare candy, so it's definitely worth it. Those are great items. Increasing the level of a Pokemon is, like, not as valuable as you'd think, because stats are overall more important than the level, but, I mean, stats go up with levels. Over here, TM22 Solar Beam. We can go into the bag and check what that does. A 2-turn attack. The user gathers light, then blasts a bundled beam on the second turn. 120 power. It does need a turn to charge up, which is a genuine downside, but this will one-shot pretty much anything at this point in the game. What other team can learn this? I'm pretty sure it'll only be Servine, but Darunia and Eugene. Darunia can learn it, but just because Darunia can doesn't really mean Darunia should. Because Solar Beam is a special attack, and we don't have Sunny Day. If you have the sun up, which is a weather condition, which do affect battle in certain ways, Solar Beam can be used on one turn, and you can just spam it. We don't have the TM for Sunny Day. We aren't going to be getting it for a very long time, and honestly, Darunia is such a pathetic special attacker that really I'm not even going to consider it. Although I say that while I was considering it, so clearly something is awry there, but I'm just gonna heal Wilbur just in case we run into any battles on the way to Route 2, because Wilbur didn't deserve that. That was just disrespectful. That's all there is for us over here for now, but the exact same spot too. And the exact same Whirlipede. It's back to take him down again. Leave Wilbur alone. What has he done to you? Apparently there's a hidden item here that we can't get because we can't cross this water yet. That's kind of asshole-ish. Ugh. Oh, oops. Didn't mean to enter Fennel's house. Nope. We're avoiding talking to her because it's a little just... It's too much to know that we know that her research won't lead to anything major, and she doesn't, and she's just so optimistic. Okay, here's the boulder we can use strength on. Just push it with ease with our bicycle wheel to pick up a rare candy. It is up to you to decide if this is worth the trek all the way back to Route 2. But since we're here, let's go stop at home. It's been a long time. Mom is worried. Yeah, let's stop in at house. Hi, Mom. Wait, how are your Pokemon? You should rest a little. Good trainers don't push their Pokemon too hard. Okay, well, yeah, thanks for asking how I am. Wait, are you being kind to your Pokemon? Pokemon work so hard to help you out. You're normally very kind to your Pokemon. What? You don't have anything to say to me? Alright, if we head up here, we can see that our room is back in its original state. We actually haven't come up here since it was destroyed in our battle with Bianca and Sharon. But, yeah. Pokemon basics. People live alongside Pokemon in the world. The people who battle with Pokemon are called trainers. Did we not know that before our journey? It's a Wii console. It has a Wii remote. True. It's a flat screen television that Dad bought that we can't watch, unfortunately. I was going to watch TV, but I guess we have to do it down here. It's your Pokémon! On today's Your Pokémon, we will introduce an amazing little one. Deep in Victory Road, the Throw Haishi is fighting with its trainer, a black belt. But don't worry, they're just training. The trainer beat Haishi in a judo match the first time they met. That's how they became friends. After a long, hard journey, they finally arrived at Victory Road. Haishi's trainer wants to become champion, of course, and Haishi's dream is to beat the champion in a judo match. That was the Throw Haishi, who is a mate. Okay, well, something's going on in Victory Road. I don't entirely know what. If somebody wants to have a judo match with the champion, I guess. Awesome. Let's stop in at Juniper's lab too. Why, hello, White. How have you been lately? How's your Pokédex coming along? Can I see it? Yeah, let me see. Oh, you've seen 49 Pokémon in the Unova region. Some Pokémon are only found in certain caves. You might want to go back and search caves you've already passed through. Seems like you're meeting Pokémon at a good clip. Here, this is a gift to thank you for all your hard work. TM54 False Swipe. This is a 40 power normal type move that can't knock out Pokemon. It leaves them with 1 HP no matter what. It's great for catching Pokemon, because it keeps the target from fainting. Exactly! Yeah, it's a great move. For catching Pokemon, not for battling so much. And now, it is time to walk all the way back to Nimbasa City. A sigh that was almost long enough to take us all the way through Route 1. If we stop by the daycare on Route 3, we'll see the daycare man is here now. If I can center myself to speak with him, thank you. Glad you came, your Lollipup's doing just fine. We have unlocked access to Pokemon breeding. If we leave 2 Pokemon of opposite genders in the daycare, and after taking enough steps, depending on multiple factors like the egg group of both Pokemon, the daycare man will give you an egg. That's right, he becomes Proton John. Eggs contain a Pokemon with the species of the mother knowing moves from the father. For example, any TM moves that the father can learn that the child can also learn is automatically passed on. Not a particularly useful example since TMs are infinite use starting in this generation, but you know what I mean. There are some moves that are only accessible through breeding as well. Now back to Nimbasa City! Insane that I went from absolutely loving Sky Arrow Bridge to despising the thought of ever crossing it again. To be completely honest, the trip back was not as bad as the trip there. That only took me like maybe 2 or 3 minutes, so yeah, I am definitely hyperbolizing quite a lot, but you know what I mean? It's just annoying having to go across Sky Arrow Bridge over and over and over again. We don't have to be fair. We enter this house now. People say shiny Pokemon look like they're gleaming when they come out of the grass. I have bad history with those. Shiny Krokorok. I wonder what colors they are. They're awful, quite frankly. Future me, put shiny Krokorok on the screen to exemplify how awful it looks. If I compared the glow of Nimbasa to something, it would be the sun. Yes, the sun! It inspires me to give you this. A sunstone. Nice. Sunstones are stones that make certain Pokemon evolve. I gave it to Petalil as a present. Makes Petalil and Cottonee evolve. So if you have either of those, if your Petalil knows all the moves it needs to be a successful Lilligant, then go for it. When a Pokemon evolves, it gets stronger and its appearance changes significantly. A Pokemon that you keep from evolving will learn moves more quickly. It's not necessarily true that they get stronger. Obviously, the Eviolite makes some of them stronger otherwise, and there are some Pokemon that when they evolve, they just get stat changes, but not necessarily stat boosts, like Porygon 2 to Porygon Z, for example. Anyway, yeah, that's literally all the houses in Nimbasa City. I'm gonna heal up my team, although we did at home and we haven't fought anything since then, so never mind. Alright, next stop. Big Stadium. It's a stadium, and it's big. Soccer players are practicing in Big Stadium now. People can watch them practicing. Wahaha, I am a striker. My hand got hurt, so I won't be able to sign any autographs. Regrets! What does your trainer card signature look like? Well, let's see. Yikes. There we go. Much better. Oh, you can zoom in too. You can get some, like, fine details in here. I don't know what that is. A country of some sort, I think, maybe? It's much easier to sign this if you have a stylus. I'll say that much. You can also make it animated. That's funny. Alright, do you have anything else that you don't? That's boring. When I throw a Pokeball, I copy the throw-in of a keeper. I don't know what that means. I've never really been into sports. If we head up here, you can see the stands where there are people watching them practice. Nothing to get here, so I'm not going to bother talking to them because they're just going to say sports stuff that I don't understand. But if we actually head into the stadium and talk to this guy, Pokemon and Pokeballs are my real friends. Join the training of our Pokemon 11. You have 11 Pokemon? Dude, that's cheating. It's against Pokemon League rules. He only has one. But he loves them times 10. Wait, 1 times 10 is... 1 times 10 is 10. Oops. I'm a fucking moron. Holy shit. Okay. So Big Stadium will have different teams practicing their sports every single day. So you can come through Big Stadium and Small Court, which is right next door. They'll be practicing different sports, and their teams will have different Pokemon and everything. And their levels scale with you depending on how many gym badges you have. So this is a great daily event for gaining levels. And yeah, if you feel like you need training, definitely head to Big Stadium and Small Court first thing, because... I mean, yeah, they scale with you, so, you know, that's good for training. That said, my team is really not equipped to fight a Ducklet. If this thing has any water-type moves, they could probably pretty easily take out Drillbur. Can't do much to Grasslisk with water-type moves, but there's a chance that it has Air Cut or Aerial Ace. If I lose to this goddamn Ducklet, I am going to scream. Oh my god, it just took out Grasslisk. It didn't. But it's going to, and I'm going to switch. But what do I switch to? George? George can't really do much, but, I mean, it's my only option. This would be an embarrassing battle if this was a Nuzlocke. To be completely honest, it's embarrassing even if it's not a Nuzlocke, so... Yeah, that thing's set up in Aqua Ring, it's getting stat buffs, it's... it's a problem. This Ducklet is a problem. That's all I'm gonna say for the rest of the battle. I'm just gonna do this off screen because it's annoying. Alright, I just worked up twice and then used Bite. Bite twice. Rather, it didn't go down in 1 bite, even with 2 attack boosts. I must still be green, and then something about his guts that I do not want to know what he said. Both my Pokemon and I still haven't gotten enough practice. In terms of levels, that would be 5. What? If he goes up by 5 levels the next time we fight him, I'm gonna scream. Although I don't actually plan on fighting these guys too much. We'll fight him once, like while we're here now, but... For future reference, I don't really plan on coming back here. Alright. Goalkeepers cannot afford a mistake because they cannot score goals to make up for it. If one Pokemon on a team makes a mistake, however, the other Pokemon and the trainers can cover for it. Nice! If a striker catches a teammate's eye, they understand each other. A Pokemon and its trainer are the same, don't you agree? Yeah. Really strong trainers thoroughly do whatever they can do. That... You're just saying words, man. Throw a sound pass to a team member. After that, to receive a sound pass, you'll need to move swiftly. Soccer is beautiful and fun. Pokemon are also beautiful and fun. Soccer with Pokemon is Pokemon Soccer. The abbreviation is POCKER? That's awesome. I like that. Run, run. Just think about running. I'm thinking about running, alright. Running away from you. Alright, yeah, that's... There was literally only one trainer to fight in here. The amount of trainers to fight in here depends, I think, on what sport is being played. I don't know completely. But in the big stadium, it can be soccer, football, or baseball. And then I believe in the stadium here, or in small court, it can be tennis, badminton, and basketball. First-rank hoopsters are waiting for you in the court with their Pokemon, so it's basketball today. Let's take on our hoopsters. I'm still a rookie, but someday I'll be a great player. I'll improve by having a lot of Pokemon battles. You go, dude. That's the spirit. Hoopster Bobby. I feel like that's a pun. I feel like Bobby is actually something in basketball, but I don't know for sure, so I'm not gonna stick to that. I'm gonna switch Wilbur out to Darunia. Darunia can easily take a hit from a Whirlipede with the Eviolite. Alright. Defense rose sharply, but Fire Punch is boosted by Hustle. You're using Protect now, because of course you are. And Iron Defense again. Okay, we probably won't knock out with like 3 Fire Punches at this point. That is +4. The highest you can go with stat boost is +6, and as you can see, +4 is already like quite a defense boost considering Fire Punch usually one-shots everything. Can we burn? Burning would be awesome. Nope. It is now +6 defense. That doesn't really mean anything when you're gonna go down in one more hit, but still. That would be intimidating if it was at full health at least. Alright. That was easy. Enough. Ugh! I missed the rebound. I don't know what that means, dude. I don't make excuses for losing. Why waste time dreaming of excuses? I'll spend that time getting stronger. I wish all people thought like that. A fight against your opponent can end in the blink of an eye. The important thing is how much you prepare before the fight. I don't play basketball just because I'm tall. Maybe I grew tall because I wanted to play basketball so badly. Exactly, dude. Exactly. I just want to play basketball. That's why I'm tall. Alright, now let's head... Oh, never mind. Wait, know what? I don't know. I just had a look at the musical theater. It's so cool. Since you're here, come on, White. Come with me. Over here, over here. Alright, there's apparently a cool musical theater. Okay, we're here. Let's go in. Amazing, isn't it? Hello, you two. How do you do? I'm the owner of this theater. Pleasure to meet you. Oh, I must say you two seem like phenomenal trainers. What do we do here? We use props to make your Pokemon fashionable and glamorous. Do you want to join in and play dress up? To get you started, here's a prop case. Ooh, pretty. This prop case lets you store props for decorating your Pokemon. First off, you need to pick a Pokemon. Darunia will be our designated theater kid. Then it's time to play dress up. Alright. So we have our Pokemon, like we have all our options for dressing up our Pokemon in this little wheel here. Let's give Darunia some sick glasses, if it will let me. There we go. They're a little bit off-center, but that's fine. Fancy hat, a cane, and a bow tie. Hell yeah, Darunia, looking good. Joker. We'll give you that too. Let's give you a hula skirt, which is gonna go over the bow tie. No, I prefer the bow tie actually. You can have a belt. I think the belt would actually go over the bow tie too, just because of Darunia's body shape. No, it can't even wear the belt. Certain Pokemon can't use certain props. Pokemon with 2 hands are definitely a better choice here. Sorry, Onyx. And once you get to this mirror, you can adjust the angle of these things a little bit if you feel like it. It's looking a little better. I'm trying to adjust the cane, but it's very precise. Okay. That looks good. Wow, the two of you did a fantastic job coordinating everything. Utterly charming. If you have a Pokemon who can play dress-up, you can participate in the Pokemon musical. Would you two please join us? The receptionist can explain everything. Let us say a brief farewell. I eagerly anticipate seeing you on stage. Oh, I don't know what to do. Doing the musical would be totally cool, but there's other stuff I want to do. Okay, that's it. I made up my mind. I'm going to see the sights in Nimbasa. See ya, White. That was fast. Okay, bye. Alright. Welcome to the Pokemon musical. Here you can participate in the musical alone. I would like to participate. Please choose Pokemon that will participate. Darunia, our designated theater kid. We have 4 options here. The props you use will determine your score. The score is invisible and does not matter, but it matters to me because I am competitive when it comes to musical theater, I guess. I don't know. I've never done musical theater. I wish I did. So Stardom the musical. Stardom uses cool items, which, whatever you think is cool, I guess. A Forest Stroll uses cute items. A Sweet Soiree uses elegant items. And Exciting Nimbasa uses unique items. There are also 3 special songs that you had to download from events, but we can't do those. We're gonna do Stardom. Welcome to the musical. I'm very pleased with your participation. Participants for this musical are... Eugene will participate with Peaks. Gilda will participate with Tuiliri. White will participate with Darunia. Hudson will participate with Red Belt. And the show you'll be performing is Stardom. This is a popular show among us men. Well, without further ado, let's play Dress Up. Let's do it. Alright, so we want to choose props that are considered cool. Cool glasses, obviously. Cool tie. I guess that's kind of cool. Sports are cool, I think. Do I not have any other sporting equipment? I guess not. I don't know how I managed to grab that from the back of the wheel, but okay. Give you the top hat, that's sick. And just so you have a second prop, it's always worth having a second prop. I'll give you that too. And this is just for show. Okay. Now let's adjust everything. Alright, looking cool, Darunia. I guess everyone is ready. Let's go up on stage. So, on the bottom screen, you can see that we have appeals using the items in our hands. Use these to steal the attention when the spotlight is on one of your opponents. It's worth having 2, just so you have a chance to steal spotlight back if it's stolen from you. That's all I have to say. Enjoy Stardom. Whichever Pokemon is jumping in this image is the winner. So we won. Awesome. Yes, it must be displayed in the musical theater. Great job. It was a great musical. In fact, I've received comments for you from the audience. I'm really pleased. I'll give them to you in order. In last place was Gilda. Gilda's dress-up performance was very cool. Your Pokemon played its role very well. Third is Hudson. Hudson's dress-up performance was very unique. Your Pokemon played its role very well. Second, Eugene's dress-up performance was very cute. Watching your Pokemon's sharp moves, I also felt cute. White's dress-up performance was very cool. Thank you, Kanye. Watching your Pokemon's sharp moves, I also felt cool. Thank you very much for participating in the musical today. Please join another musical again. Have a great day. Yeah, we're not going to be joining any more of those. Can also enter multiplayer musicals, which is the same thing, just more competitive because it's against your friends. Or you can just do dress up over here. If we talk to this lady, she will give you the TM for Echoed Voice. This is a move that does more power the more turns you use it in a row. So yeah, it's a nice move to use if you have like a choice band or, well, not choice band, but choice specs or something. So glad I got to see your Pokemon on stage. I'm overwhelmed with emotion. I'm not exaggerating. Thanks. Give me things. When you play dress up, matching the show you're performing is important. Okay, you're not gonna get... Okay. Pokemon props each have their own image. Cool, cute, elegant, or quirky. Before you play dress up, take a moment to think about the image you prefer. Okay, nobody's gonna give me anything. Okay, so occasionally after a musical, your fans will gather in the lobby and give you additional props to use in the musical. Apparently I did bad enough that nobody wants to give me anything for it. I'm not hurt about it. Oh god, emotion, run! Daddy? What are you doing here? I've come to take you back home, of course. Your mother told me that you made it all the way out here. Haven't you gone far enough? No way! I'm going to keep traveling with White and my Pokémon. Absolutely not! Others do things their way and we do things ours. Is that so? Then how about you do things your way and I'll do things mine? Sweetie, you keep going on your travels. Hey, who do you think you are? This is a family matter. My name is Elisa. I'm this town's gym leader. I also happen to be a model. You know, there are many people in this world. There are people whose way of thinking may be completely different from yours. Sometimes this means you may get hurt. Of course, that's exactly right. It's because I'm worried about that. But it's important to keep trying, to learn about the differences between yourself and others. To learn that being different is okay. And you shouldn't worry. Trainers always have Pokémon at their side. Pokémon are wonderful. It's not only how cute they can be, but also how much you can depend on them. Please! I know there's gonna be painful stuff like you're worrying about. I know, really, I get it. But like, listen, there will be tons of nice people too. Know what else? Since I've been traveling with Pokémon, I've already gotten tougher, I can totally tell. So, please? I guess. If wanting to continue your journey is selfishness on your part, wanting to stop you is selfishness on mine. I'm surprised to find I'm the one being childish at my age. This gym leader's comments helped me wake up. Bianca, I'm sure it's better that you take the path you want to take now. I hope that your journey will be fun. Bon voyage. White, please, take care of my little girl, okay? Papa, I'll come home after I find out what I really want to do. I'm sure he traveled as a trainer himself in the past. Being a parent must be hard. Did I meddle unnecessarily? You look troubled, so I decided to chime in. By the way, if you're trainers, please stop by the Pokemon gym. I'll teach you a little something about how tough a journey can get. She's so cool. I want to be a totally cool woman like Elisa. I wonder how I'll get there. Well, before that, I guess I need to discover what I really want to do. See you later, White. That is one of my favorite pieces of music in the entire game. And its name is... There's conflicting sources for what the name of it is. So, I'm not gonna give a name. I'll give a name on screen. How about that? That's my... I think it's called Unwavering Emotion. At least on the soundtrack, or the Japanese version of the soundtrack, so that's what I'll call it. Anyway, that's all. We explored pretty much the majority of Nimbasa City. So next time on Pokemon White version, we're going to be going to Subway. And by that I mean this Subway that we're getting an event in front of now. I won, then I lost. Gear Station has trains where you can battle other trainers. The Battle Subway. You're a trainer, aren't you? Please just accept this without a word. Okay. Verse recorder. If you have a verse recorder, you can record battles with friends or on the Battle Subway. Anyway, this woman of mystery will go somewhere. That's right, she'll go to the Battle Institute. Thanks for interrupting my outro. Jesus, dude. Next time on Pokemon White version, we'll be heading into the Gear Station and checking out the Battle Subway, as well as seeing some other stuff nearby Nimbasa City. See you guys then.